Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This video is quite late because I was sick and I didn't want to record something while I was coughing and sneezing. But yeah, I'm still recovering, and so forgive me. I guess so forgive me for if ever I do sneeze or sniffle here and there. But yeah, uh, just wanted to talk about my PQ season and I guess what I'm doing heading into my off season per se. So yeah, to start with, I played in 3 PQs this season. Played the Arachne Marionette, the dagger build specifically, and didn't do particularly well. Uh, the first two I went to Metro Manila to play, and basically just was a drop candidate from the very beginning. The first one I went 3 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw, and my losses came very early, so just decided to play out the rest of the rounds just for practice. But I faced 3 Gravy Bones during that tournament, and somehow I didn't know. I feel like I didn't know what I was doing exactly. Um, I didn't get a lot of gravy reps before it since I can't seem to find them on Teleshar, and we don't exactly have a gravy main in our local group. So yeah, I was basically trying to figure out what to do versus gravy during the whole tournament, and ended up losing 2 of those. I mean, drawing one of those, losing one, and winning one. So I guess kind of just went for a 1-1-1 split, but I feel like I just got lucky with the 1 win there, and yeah, the end of it, I feel like I got to learn a bit more about the Gravy Bones matchup, but I'm still not that sure if I was doing the right thing anyway. But yeah, ended up again 3-2-1. Didn't place anything, just played the rest of it without dropping. So yeah, moved on to the next day. So this was a double header, and the next day was worse for me. I didn't play any gravies. Well, I played 1 gravy, but I basically got KO'd to start. So first round was versus KO. I lost badly. Second round versus Gravy was kind of close. I feel like I learned a bit from the previous day, but lost that also. So already from there on, I was basically just playing for fun. I probably could have dropped there and then, but I didn't. I played another round. I believe I played another KO. I forget the order, but yeah, I played another KO, got him down to 1 life, and then just lost after that with a Blood Rush Bellow turn. So things like that. Went 3 losses overall. Well, actually 4 losses overall. I lost to another Dash in my last game. But yeah, played a Pleiades and a Victor and won those. So went 2-4 for the next for the next event, and yeah, again didn't do quite well. So yeah, learning experience, I guess. But yeah, fast forward to 1 week after that, or last weekend. Um, and I played here in my locals, here in my city, and I feel like I played a bit better this time around. I finished Swiss 4-1, ended up being the third seed, and was quite confident in my top 8 matchup versus Fang. But I don't know, top 8 curse is back. Maybe I don't. It just feels like I'm never gonna get past top 8 for some reason. But yeah, I lost to Fang. I had priority for choosing turn selection. How do you say it? But I chose to go second. And his first turn, he played, what was it again? Cut from the same cloth. Basically, the one that tells you to reveal hand. And he found that my hand had double savers. It was quite a powerful turn for me, or powerful clapback. So he swung for 6 or something, and then I blocked 2 cards, keeping the savers in hand, and he just pumped to 11. Somehow he was able to create, I think, 2 fealties or a fealty during that turn, and leaving me marked, I believe. So very strong turn for him already. I leaked 5 damage, or he dealt 5 damage to me, and then the next turn I played my double saver turn, and he somehow managed to draw into a shelter to basically kill off my power turn. And then after that, he was online turn, how do you say it? Turn 2, turn 1. Basically, his second turn, he was already online. So I kind of just lost from there. I think I drew into a hand with 2 codexes, 1 inertia and 1 I don't know. I feel like I had like two yellows or three yellows, two to three codexes basically, and I didn't have anything still in my graveyard, so I only had like a surgical extraction, and I didn't have the resources for it. So kind of just fell out of. I mean, kind of just lost a lot of life early and couldn't catch back up. But yeah, I feel like got easily wrecked by the Fang there with second turn being with yeah with them being online the second turn and just lost all of the tempo basically. But yeah, I thought I was kind of favored into the matchup. I feel like generally speaking, I would have should have been able to be faster, but again, such such how things lined up. They just killed my power turn, and I couldn't do anything after that. So yeah, top eight. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a invite or get an invite to Yokohama, but I feel like I'm gonna go anyway. Probably just play in the calling, or if somehow I manage to play in a new tournament, a different tournament, which is unlikely. I feel like I am heading into my personal off season. I don't think I'm playing in any more events this year. Maybe I'll play skirmish, but it's Blitz, and I'm not exactly the biggest Blitz fan, so we'll see what happens then. But excuse me. But yeah, again, quite unfortunate, but I guess overall, if we look at the overall side of things for my first year in Flesh and Blood, right? I think I'm quite satisfied with what I've been able to achieve. If you've watched one of my earlier tournament report videos, I think it was like the RTN or the I don't know. I think I just created one video where I talked about I was planning to just make this year like a learning year for me, and I never expected to be able to play in nationals, qualify for worlds and stuff like that. But oh yeah, one thing, as I mentioned that I am not going to worlds this year. I'll be in the US during that time, but it's for a work trip, so it's kind of yeah. I'm not going to be able to make it, but all good. It's LL. I'm not sure if I don't think I've played any LL ever, so I'm not sure if I'm prepared to play for worlds anyway. So whatever. Yeah, again, I'm just happy with what I've gotten to achieve in this limited time with the game, and I'm just excited to see what happens next year as well. I am going to be preparing for RTN, hoping to try and play again in Nats. Nats was a very good experience for me, placing top 12 and actually cashing out. So that was very fun, and I do hope to experience that again. So yeah, heading into this off season of mine, I am still planning to play around online, possibly learn some new heroes. Um, I think I'm gonna main Marionette still for the most part, but I think I am going to diversify a bit by playing different heroes, seeing how they play out, and I guess that's one thing I have to learn anyway, since I feel like once I focus on or decide on a hero, I never play anything else, and I think that just puts me at a disadvantage because I don't exactly know what threats the other heroes have, and so I come into some games reading up their cards and stuff like that, not knowing what to expect. So I feel like just playing different heroes would allow me to broaden my perspective a bit and hopefully help me understand the different heroes and allow me to come up with a better game plan against them as Marionette. Apart from that, I am also building a Syndra deck. This is this is because of advice that I got from Dan from the Runaways, where he said that it might be favorable for me to build two decks basically that would counteract each other. How do you say it? Like would be good into different things. And I feel like at least at this point, Syndra is a good choice versus Gravy and versus Earth Heroes, whereas Mario tends to have the I don't know. People look at Mario and say that he's kind of disadvantaged into both. I feel like I could do something about that with Mario's side, but yeah, just following the advice, I am building a Syndra deck, which I already have the cards for anyway. But I've never played any Syndra. In fact, I probably could have brought Syndra during the first two events, which would have probably been a good choice given the meta was quite Verdance and Gravy heavy, but I've never played Syndra before, and I've just recently started playing Syndra, so yeah. Didn't want to bring something without reps, so there's that. But yeah, again, trying to create two decks now. So I guess moving forward, I will be building a deck alongside Mario that would try and combat the meta or try to be relevant in the meta, I guess, given where assassins are right now, at least. But yeah, still a Mario main, I would say, but looking to learn different heroes as well and probably play different heroes in tournaments soon. Mm, but yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess, for my plans during this off season. Again, might play Blitz, so might just play some solitary confinement or something. Try to find a deck that I can play. Maybe Azalea. I don't know yet. I don't know Blitz meta. Again, I'm not a fan of the other formats yet. I am excited for Silver Age though, so there's that. But again, it's probably my last event for the year, and I guess I'm back to. Well, I hope to be back, and I'll upload some more gameplay videos soon. But apart from that, yeah, see you guys next year. I think, unless I create a new blitz or I create a report for the skirmish season. Anyway, thanks for watching this, guys. Bye.